When you select preferred style templates, you'll want to set up at least one material group for the style family. A style family is determined by the first and second character of the style. Example, a light-duty plywood crate starts with LP. In Preferences, Construction, and you would select Light Ply Cap. The cap includes the top, ends, and side materials. Initially, you would focus on the top materials and the ends and side materials. There are 5 material groups for each style family that you can use to set different common groupings that you would use. This means you could use the same style template, and with one click select any of 5 different sets of materials to design those crates. The material groups by default are named Affordable, Durable, Other, Special Customer 2, and Special Customer 3. You may choose to change these names in the Miscellaneous tab. This will affect all the material group tabs. You can also set which material group will be your most common that will show when you create a new design. But when creating a new design, you can use the drop-down to change to any of the other material groups. If you set up your inventory, when you select the field, the drop-down list should show only your active materials. Adjust these fields to set your common material groupings for this style family. You'll repeat these steps for each style template family you selected. Some style templates do not have certain components, such as you may select a style that doesn't have top cleating. No matter what you entered in a material group, the crate style takes precedence, so top cleating will not be applied. Staying with the light-duty plywood cap, I'll explain your options in the Rules tab. Support placement rules control the direction that support cleats will run when support cleats are added to your crates. Industry common settings are applied here, but based on your company policy for this style family of crates, you can change it for the end, side, and top panels. The fastener fields allow you to select your most common fasteners to be used. The fasteners can be changed when you create your design, just as you can change every aspect of your design. The first and rest rules allow you to specify when the first support cleat is added, how much distance, or unframed area, is between the framing cleats. These values indicate that there must be 36 or more inches between the framing cleats before the first support cleat is added. Rest values at 24" indicate that after the first support cleat is added, there needs to be at least 24 of unframed area remaining. Crate Pro 6 will continue to add support cleats until there's less than 24" of unframed area. Fastener spacing. These values indicate that the fastener being used attaching cleats to the plywood will be 2.75" apart. This is a common setting when using staples. If you typically use nails or other fasteners, you may want to increase this value. The assembly and closure fasteners are defaulting to 4". However, for fasteners, there is another value in the inventory module for each fastener that works with these values. In each fastener record, there is a spacing factor. Based on where this fastener is being applied, this factor is multiplied by the values and preferences. So for this staple, its factor is 1. So if used as a cleat fastener, it will be 1 times 2.75" apart. If used as an assembly or closure fastener, it will be 1 times 4". So 4" apart. For this nail, it's not checked to be a cleat fastener, but if used as an assembly or closure fastener, it will be a factor of 2 times 4", so placed 8 apart. The spacing factor can also be set as a fraction if you find too many or too few fasteners or begin calculated in your designs. In the design, you also can override any values and preferences to more customize what you want. We've set the cap panel defaults, now we'll set the matching base material groups. We'll continue with the light-duty material group. These 5 fields are what we focus on. The material group names coincide with the names in the cap panel tabs. So when you select Affordable in the cap tab, it matches the affordable materials in the base tab. Looking at the values in these fields, when the affordable group is selected and the base selected in the design is plywood, 3/8 CDX will be used. If lumber is selected, 2x6 will be used. For most plywood styles, the base, when plywood is used, cleats will be applied. And when you include skids, or stringers, and rubbing strips, You'll set your most common material when used with the other materials in this material group. When reviewing the base rules, you'll find it similar to cap rules. The left side of the window will set your default support cleat direction when a plywood base is used. In the lower section is your common fasteners, which you can change for something else in the design. The right side sets your spacing for fasteners, as well as spacing between skids and rubbing strips. The lower portion allows you to stack skids and/or rubbing strips. Selecting to stack skids or rub strips will cause new designs to be created with both fields for that component being populated with the same material, quantity, and length. For example, if you typically stack 2 each 2x4s to use as a skid, stacking skids will create that result. You're also able to add 2x4 laminate as a new item in the inventory. Complete the other tabs based on the style templates you selected or expect to need in the future. This will save you a significant amount of time when creating new designs.